Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the all-new twin-turbo 425 horsepower, 174 mile an hour, £56,000 BMW M3. The latest M3 has been exhaustively engineered by BMW's legendary M division to be as light as possible and therefore as fast as possible. But it's also a greener and more usable M3 too. So although it boasts a staggering 40% more torque than before and can hit 62 miles an hour in just 4.1 seconds, it also weighs 80 kilograms less, burns 25% less fuel and, according to BMW, is almost 30% cleaner than its V8 predecessor. It also features a raft of other new technologies to make it as exciting to drive as it is civilised, claims the legendary M division. So, are they telling the truth? The headline facts about the new M3: it's got a tiny bit more power than before, from a straight six twin turbocharged engine. Turbocharged, that's the key word. But that also correspondingly gives you a huge amount more torque than before. About 120 pounds-feet more torque than the old V8 M3. Keep that in the back of your head. Amazing statistic that is. You start to put all these things together: more power, more torque, less weight, more sophistication, better economy, and then you put it with the price, which is no more than the old car, and you very quickly start to reach a conclusion that this is an immense amount of car for the money. Obviously BMW has worked endlessly in all sorts of directions to make the new M3 better, to make it lighter, to improve the electromechanical steering, to make the brakes better, to just, everything is always going to be better on a new M3, and it is. The steering is lovely. The brakes have great feel and huge power. You can definitely detect that there is less weight to carry in the new M3, and that's a great thing, because that just spreads throughout the whole of the rest of the car's dynamics. You can also get a 6-speed manual gearbox, as standard, same gearbox as you get in a 1M, but with a few modifications. This one though has the paddle shifts, the dual clutch option, and I don't know, I haven't tried a manual, to be fair, but the way this paddle shift gearbox works, it's just so good, up or down. If you can afford it, tick that box. The cabin is a pretty nice place actually. Lovely thick chunky steering wheel, not too thick this time. Great seats. Really nice, clear, typically kind of driver-centric dashboard. And maybe the best thing about the new M3 is that you can do that kind of thing in it pretty much all day long if you want to, and the circumstances are right. This is, I have to tell you, a closed piece of road. Active M differential, it just lights up the rear end and allows you to be a complete hooligan in the car, absolutely to your heart's content. You have to love the new M3 for that. I love the new M3 for that. I'm not sure how relevant it is to driving on the public road, but I mean, the fact that you can do it and the fact that it will do that so nicely is just lovely. But there is one huge caveat with this car. Is it huge caveat? No, it's a decent sized caveat, and that is the nature and the sound from the engine. It's a kind of, it's not boring. It's just a bit flat. 90% of the new BMW M3 I love. I love the steering, I love the brakes, I love the chassis. The ride is really good too. The cabin's nice. The price is deeply appealing, as is the overall specification of the car. But it's just the motor. I'm You know, it sounds like a terrible cliche, but I'm just not sure that this car benefits from being turbocharged. I know that means it's more ecologically sound and it's more, you know, the emissions are far less, etc., etc. But come on, the engine is at the centre of every M car, surely. And the engine in this particular M car is, whilst amazingly efficient and bursting with torque, is just not, it doesn't have that rip to it that a real proper M engine has had in the past. But I'm afraid that now seems like it is a thing of the past. But the rest of the car is fantastic.